Okay, now for this e-learning, we are going to be learning about the third component of how percentages can be used. Now, in this part, we're going to be learning about this thing called interest. Interest is something that will be of a concern, especially when you're growing up, especially when you're adult, especially when you are someone who likes to save money in a bank. Now, this advertisement that you see on the screen is actually an advertisement of this bank called POSB, a very common bank in Singapore. Now, I would like you to take note of this advertisement here. It says here 2.014%. PA stands for per annum. Okay, per annum actually just simply means per year. So they're actually trying to say that, hey, if you're going to deposit, you're going to save money with the bank, with POSB, the bank is going to give you an interest of about 2.014% per year. So what does it mean by interest? Okay, now interest simply means this. If you put money in a bank, let's say you put $1,000 in the bank, at the end of 1 year, what the bank will do is, on top of this $1,000 that you can get back, you can get a 2% or 2.014% interest or extra money given back to you. How does the bank do this? How does the bank actually have the extra money to give you back? So meaning you deposit and you put in $1,000, and at the end of 1 year, in fact, you don't just get back $1,000. You can actually get back probably $2 because of the 2% interest. Okay, so that's trying to tell you something, right? If you actually put money in the bank, your money can actually grow, right? So what happens, what I've just said is this, okay? Banks actually help you in a sense grow your money. $1,000 in a year's time, the bank actually gives you an interest and extra money for your $1,000 to actually grow. All right. Now, how does the bank get the money in order to pay you? So this money over here, how come I put in $1,000, I'm able to get back more than $1,000 after 1 year? Where does this bank get the money from? Now we're going to watch these short little animations to explain to you what it happens, but I'm going to mouth over the voice because the original sound of this video is not very clear. So I'm going to use my sound to mouth over this video. Alright, so you as a saver, you are a kid, you start saving money, you put in money into the piggy bank, but your parents will be telling you this. Okay, the money that you have in your piggy bank, it is time to put them in this place called a bank. Alright, and your mom will be busy choosing which bank is the best. Alright, which bank gives the best interest rate, the highest percent of interest rate. So your mom over here, okay, that's drawn in the picture, or this is probably even yourself, you're going to take all the money that you have saved up to go to the bank and deposit and put in the money. Now, for example, you put in $10 into the bank, okay, and the bank says it's going to offer you probably about 2% per year interest. So at the end of the year, you actually get back $10.20. So that is the meaning of interest. Okay. Now, this following part of the video is going to show you exactly how the bank manages to get 20 cents to pay you the extra 20 cents. Alright, now this is you put in money into the bank. Alright, you put in $10. So this $10 now belongs to the bank. Am I right? Now the $10 belonging to the bank, what the bank is going to do is they're going to take this $10 and they're going to use your $10 to lend it to some other people. Alright, for example, a person who is getting married. Now, when you get married next time, you know that there's a lot of money you have to pay. You have to pay for houses, you have to pay for the wedding dinner, you have to pay for so many things, and a lot of times these people go to the bank to borrow money. So what the bank do is, with this $10, they lend it to this couple. Now the couple has to pay back someday, right? And the couple pays back probably $10.70. Okay? Now the couple pays back $10.70, the bank earns 70 cents. Okay, and so with this 70 cents extra, they take the 70 cents and pay the 20 cents to you, and the bank earns 50 cents. So that's the idea behind it. Okay, so what happens, I summarize, is this: you put money into the bank, so the bank is going to use your money to lend other people, and when other people pay back, because they borrowed money from the bank, someday they have to pay back, right? Of course, when they pay back, they must pay back with a fee. They don't just pay back the original amount, right? When you borrow from somebody, all right, you borrow from a bank, you have to pay a fee back after borrowing. Okay, that's how the bank earns money. With that fee, part of this fee is given back to you as interest, because after all, you provided the bank with the money. The bank to be able to lend other people this money. So in a way, you help the bank earn money, you yourself also earn the money. Okay? And interest rate is usually calculated per year. Per annum means per year. Okay? So that means you need to put your money long enough. If you put it for 1 day, you're not going to earn an interest. You put it for 20 days, it's not going to give you interest. You must put in at least a full year for you to do that. Right? Now, so with this background in knowledge of what you know about interest, we're going to solve some mathematics problem related to interest rate, because it's about percentage after all. All right. Now, let's go to the documents that was given to you. I'm going to open up my document as well, and we are going to do some questions on the learning sheet that you have received. All right, let me just do a little bit of admin work here. Okay, let me open up the file. So this is the learning sheet that you actually receive. All right, let's try the questions together. All right, remember please to also just make sure your name is written. Okay, and as well as the date that you completed this e-learning. All right, now let's go to the question. The question says this: you have this bank, it's going to pay the following interest rate for the different amount that you save in the bank account. All right, now it makes sense because you notice from this table, the more you save, instead of saving 50,000, let's say you save 100,000, the more money you put in the bank, the more money the bank can loan out, right? So the bank is going to earn more money from it. So they will be able to provide you a higher interest. If you can put in even more money, of course, they will be able to give you back more interest because they can lend to more people. All right. So this particular lady called Madam Aini is going to deposit 150,000. Now, looking at this 150,000, which interest rate do you think she's going to earn? Is she going to earn this level? Is she going to earn this level? Or is she going to earn this level? It seems that because it's 150,000, it falls within this zone, right? So that means to say that she's going to earn an interest of 1%. At the end of 1 year, she's going to get back 150,000 plus 1% of it. So the question is this: what is the amount of interest she gets? All right. So we're going to go by the two methods. Number one, fraction, and multiplying method. Now let's write down the amount that she has first. She's going to save this amount, and she's going to actually get back an interest of 1%. All right. Now in English, this is what happens. It is actually 1% of 150,000. You're going to get back 1% of this amount. So in fraction way, it means 1 over 100 times 150,000. Now because the numbers are so nice, so I guess this is a paper 1 questions. We don't need a calculator to do that. So the answer, 1,500. Okay, now there is no shorter way to do this. All right, but we will go into the shorter way very soon. Let's not cancel this box first. Right. Now, unitary method will be easy. If you know that the original amount that you put in is 150. That means 100% is 150. You want to find out how much the 1% gives you. So that is 150,000 divided by 100. You are going to cancel 2 pairs of 0. You are still going to get interest of 1,005. So this will solve your question part A. How much interest? Wow. You see the power of interest? I put in to the bank, and after 1 year, other than getting back my amount, I can get extra dollar, 1,005. This is what we call as growing your money in the bank. Without doing anything, you put your money in the bank is going to give you extra $1,500. That's the power of banks. Okay. Now, part B is a continual part of part A. What is the total amount you will have in the bank? Okay. So, of course, in the bank, what's going to happen is, this is for part B of the question. Of course, in the end, you're going to have your original amount and you have earned an interest of 1,005. So the total amount that you're going to get in your bank will be 151,500. Okay, so that is the answer. When you add the interest in, this is the amount you have in your bank after 1 year. Alright, now we can finally go to the shorter way. Now the shorter way, we will need to know that in the 1 year period, you're going to not just get back your 100%, but you're also going to get back additional 1%, which is going to give you 101%, right? So 101% of the $150,000 that you put in, we're going to express it in a fraction manner. That's 101 over 100 times 150,000. You will also get the same number, 151,500. So that's what I mean by the shorter way. The shorter way, if you already know what is the total percent you will get, right? 1%. Okay. Now, I would like you now on your own, you can pause the video to try this by yourself. Okay. Try this by yourself. And I'm not going to work on this, but instead I would like you to try both methods, the multiply method as well as the unitary method. Right? For both methods, you are going to work on this question. I'm not going to go through this question in the video, but I'm able to tell you the answer in her account at the end of 1 year. So on top of the 200%, on top of the 100%, she's going to earn another 2%. And how much is that going to give her at the end of that? So please check your answers to see that both methods is giving you 20,400. So wow, instead of just 2,000, the person gets $400 interest. Okay, so at the end of the bank, end of the year, she's going to get 20,400. Right. Now, there are special cases, watch out, just to remind you, sometimes the questions can be setting a trap for you. Instead of telling you, for example, 1 year, they may say, what is the amount that you have at the end of 2 years? Then you will have an extra step to do, right? So this is the amount that you have after the first year. What happens in the second year? Second year, you're going to earn an interest, right? You're still going to earn 2%, but your 2%, you're going to earn a 2% of the original amount or the amount that you have after 1 year. What do you think? It is actually the amount that you have in your bank after 1 year. This is amazing because that means first year, you earn 400. Second year, with this amount that you still have in your bank, we add another 2% of it. So that's why it means the bank allows your money to keep growing because it is growing on top of the amount that's already been grown. So this is the power of having banks. Okay. Now, your first day of PSLE homework assignment will be on these pages. Okay, it's also written on your worksheet. So the video is coming to an end. You can actually work on these questions related to interest. I hope this has helped you with understanding what interest is about.